Stephen Francis for College Baseball 360 reporting from Austin, Texas. After another classic pitchers duel in the Austin Super Regional, TCU wins the ball game 4-1 over the Texas Longhorns. Due to the format of the Super Regional tournament, though, TCU was the home team in this game. So let me tell you how they did it. It mainly came down to pitching. Kyle Winkler goes 7 2/3 innings, and he was everything that he was billed to be before this game. 7 2/3 scoreless innings, giving up just 5 hits, striking out 6 Longhorns, walking 3 on 112 pitches. He left to a standing ovation from the TCU faithful, which filled, I would say, roughly around 20 to 30% of the stadium. Very good showing from up north in Fort Worth. Lockwood came in, broke the TCU record for career appearances with 86, pitched an inning and a third, got the 4-out save. He did give up 1 run, but it was not earned. Meanwhile, Brandon Workman for the Longhorns in the losing effort pitched 5 innings, giving up 1 earned run, striking out 4 with no walks on 65 pitches. He left after the 5th. I don't know the details at this point of why he left early, but at that point it did not seem to be a performance problem at all. But then things got out of control in favor of TCU after Ruffin came in, pitched 3 innings, giving up 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, and striking out 1. In the TCU 5th is when the scoring started. Taylor Featherston came up for the Longhorns, hit a double to lead off the inning into right field, and then he advanced on an error to third base on that same play. Jason Coates came up to bat actually, and broke the tie that was scoreless at the time with an RBI single. Fast forward to the TCU 7th, Taylor Featherston walks. He leads off the inning. Then Schultz comes up and delivers the biggest blow and what Mark Cohen, one of the sports information directors for TCU, called the biggest home run in TCU history, a 2-run blast into the left field. It was the bullpen for Texas. Delivers the 2-run homer. At that point, it's 3-0 TCU. They add another run in the 8th off Brian Holliday's solo home run. As he hits that one, I believe that one went to left center. In the Texas 9th, they did try to start a rally, though. Not Taylor Featherston, but it was Tyler Lockwood that was in to pitch at that point. Monteballo led off with a single. He advanced to second on a fly out and then scored on a single by Walla and a throwing error that led to him running in. So that was the final score, 4-1. Texas wins a pitcher's duel. A lot of post-game notes that I will post to go along with this on College Baseball 360. Did an interview with Coach Schlossnagle. Overheard an interview with Coach Schlossnagle. He was pretty pressed for time after that was all said and done, but I'll put up what he has done and what he had to say after the game. I did an extensive interview with Kyle Winkler, as well as I touched base with TCU's hero Aaron Schultz. Some interesting notes about the TCU series for the Horned Frogs. One of the big keys to this series was the city of Sugar Land, Texas, and I touch on that in one of my Examiner articles. But the big hero in Game 1 was Tyler Lockwood. He came in and got the 4-out save, just like he did in Game 1. He did it in Game 1 and Game 3. He's a native of Sugar Land, Texas, which is a suburb of Houston. Kyle Winkler, today's starter, also a native of Sugar Land, Texas. And interestingly enough, Kyle Von Tuglen, who hit the triple in Game 2 that led to the only run for TCU, he's also from Sugar Land, Texas. So I just thought that was something that would be interesting to point out about this series. So next stop, Omaha for the TCU Horned Frogs, Texas. It's honestly a shame that these two teams had to meet in the the second round of the college baseball playoffs, but that's the way it goes. Schlossnagle touched on that a little bit in his post-game press conference, talking about how these were arguably the 2 best teams in the nation having to meet before the College World Series even started. But it is what it is, and again, TCU making history, school history, with their first trip to Omaha. So that'll do it. Stephen Francis for College Baseball 360. Make sure and check out the interviews and the post-game notes that I got for you as well.